ProPublica. ProPublica is a news outlet, a journalistic outlet, nonprofit journalistic outlet out there that does some of the most important work in journalism of anybody out there right now, of any group out there right now. And let me read this headline to you that will be the least shocking headline, but we need people promoting the truth. We need people doing investigations to uncover with certainty the things that are taking place. Here's the headline. Multiple Trump witnesses have received significant financial benefits from his businesses and campaign. Donald Trump is paying people who testify on his behalf, people who are allies, rather than going the way of Michael Cohen and actually ultimately telling the truth after years and years of supporting him and lying on his behalf. People are benefiting financially from Donald Trump for lying for him, for testifying for him. And they've got the receipts. This is witness tampering. This is obstruction of justice. This is illegal. Now, they're talking to a bunch of lawyers, a bunch of defense attorneys in this article. I will link it below. I would have you read every single word of it. It's very important, maybe the most important story today. But let's not take the word of defense attorneys whose job is to defend criminals and occasionally innocent people. This is, again, I'll just say this. Let's stop giving Donald Trump the benefit of the doubt. We know how he acts. We know how he operates. We know what he's up to. If these people are getting like doubled salaries and they're testifying, it's because he is interfering in the judicial process. Here's the headline one more time. Multiple Trump witnesses have received significant financial benefits from his businesses and campaign. 9 witnesses in the criminal cases against former President Donald Trump have received significant financial benefits, including large raises from his campaign, severance packages, new jobs, and a grant of shares and cash from Trump's media company. The benefits have flowed from Trump's businesses and campaign committees, according to a ProPublica analysis of public disclosures, court records, and securities filings. One campaign aide had his average monthly pay double from $26,000 per month to $53,000. Average monthly pay. It's lucrative to be on the Trump campaign, apparently, because this person's pay went from $26,000 per month to $53,500. They must be just doing double the work or double the good job, right? I mean, after all, Donald Trump's dominating, no, he's not, in polls, right? The campaign's just doing gangbuster work. They're not taking in enough money. They're spending more on legal fees than they're bringing in, but this person needs double the money with a cash-strapped campaign. Makes a lot of sense. Another employee got a $2 million severance package, barring him from voluntarily cooperating with law enforcement. And one of the campaign's top officials had her daughter hired onto the campaign staff, where she is now the 4th highest paid employee. Do you doubt in your mind? I'm certain that there's a contingency of conservative trolls in the comments who will say, well, there's no proof, there's no evidence, there's no smoking gun. But these are the people who are giving Trump the benefit of the doubt. These are people who are running interference for the propaganda of Donald Trump. You know, I know, any person with any reasonable eye on this, looking at it from a reality standpoint, knows these people are being paid off. A $2 million severance package? Come on. These pay increases and other benefits often came at delicate moments in the legal proceedings against Trump. One aide who was given a plum position on the board of Trump's social media company, for example, got the seat after he was subpoenaed, but before he testified. Now, if we were in the business of giving Trump the benefit of the doubt, it could be, well, there's a whole kinds of different explanations for this, none of which I can come to right now. But that's because there's not reasonable explanations for all of these instances. If it was one person, all right. But it's nine that they've uncovered. There's very likely more people who are getting rich by defending Donald Trump. Significant changes to a staffer's work situation, such as bonuses, pay raises, firings, or promotions, can be evidence of a crime if they come outside of normal course of business. To prove witness tampering, prosecutors would need to show that perks or punishments were intended to influence testimony. Quote, and we'll end it here, "It feels very shady, especially as you detect a pattern." And that's what I'm talking about. It's the pattern. "I would worry about it having a corrupt influence," Barbara McQuaid, a former U.S. attorney for the Eastern District of Michigan, said after hearing from ProPublica about benefits provided to potential Trump witnesses. It's the pattern. It's not an isolated incident. It is happening with regularity with nearly 10 that they've identified Trump witnesses. This needs to be investigated. Donald Trump will call it another witch hunt. They're trying to stop me obstructing justice. And if that's what he's going to call it, that's fine. If he wants to identify justice as a witch hunt, then stop acting like a witch, Donald Trump. I mean, that's been said before, but come on. Anyway, ProPublica, great organization. If you have a budget to support media outlets, ProPublica should be the top of your list. They're the ones who uncovered all kinds of Supreme Court financial malfeasance. They do a great job, unparalleled job in the space of media. I don't know that I would consider them independent media, but they're damn close. Nonprofit, not corporate run. They run on donations. Support them. What do you think? You can leave a comment below. We can talk about it there. You can also leave me a voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, you could always email me, many do, daily@dollemore.com. I almost slipped into many people are saying. Yeah, I get a lot of emails. If you want to help support this work, you want to help support this independent journalism or commentary, I don't know that I call myself a journalist, you can click the join button below. For $2 a month, you can become a channel member right here on YouTube. You can also go to my Patreon page, which is patreon.com/IDoubtIt podcast. I'm also having a sore throat here. I'm also on social media. You can follow me there. I'm at Dollemore on Twitter, Instagram, Threads, TikTok, Facebook, Blue Sky, all of them. I am at Dollemore. I'd love to see you there. And I'm going to go and start mainlining Ricola cough drops. This episode brought to you by Ricola, I guess. Anyway, I love and appreciate you guys. I'll see you next time. Be genuine. As always, take care of one another.